I'm Rose Smith and I've got the Taurus 2019 horoscopes for you now. Now, it seems that over the last few years, terrific Taurus, that you've been through a bit of a rough ride in some respects. 2019 does promise to be much better than what you've been through already. So you've already done the hard yards. But having said that, it's not all smooth sailing. Of course, life never is. But you do have some very, very good influences across 2019/20. So I'll just briefly give you an overview of some of the energies and influences you can expect during this time period. Firstly, some of the good influences you've got, for example, Jupiter in your 8th house of sex and other people's money. This is really good for you in your career, in your relationships too. And because the planet Jupiter is all about abundance and expansion and, you know, new horizons and reaching out and accomplishing things. There's a lot of success and good luck that actually goes with Jupiter. And the fact it's gone into your 8th house last year, May 15th, it was actually in 2018, and it will stay there for 7 years after that date. So you've got another 6.5 years of the Jupiter type influence. Okay, but what will happen initially is parts of your life will be shaken up. Also to allow this good energy to come in, and that's through Uranus going into your 1st house. Now, you've had a certain identity, as we all do. Yours has been a little bit kind of in a box, though you've probably been concentrating on your work or on physical aspects of your life, which is fine. But over the next 6 or 7 years, you'll still be doing that, but now your focus will be different. Okay, you're reinventing yourself. So you're going to become aware of deeper aspects of your identity. You're going to become more spiritual. You'll probably find an interest in the metaphysical, things like psychic readings, psychology, the esoteric, nutrition, health, the body-mind connection, these sorts of things. So I find it endlessly fascinating myself. And we're actually ruled by the same planet, which is Venus. Okay, so it gives an appreciation of love and beauty. Okay, so this reinvention that I'm referring to, it's going to be quite dramatic for some of you. If you've been in this kind of box that I was just talking about, all of a sudden the doors are going to be flung open and you're going to realise there's much more to life than what you've been doing. So you'll want to explore these things, and this will be in regard to your work, and it's also great for bringing in more money. Okay, so you'll be pleased about that. But it'll also be in personally how you feel, and it'll also be in your relationships. So your work is very blessed by this influence. You could find yourself studying to further or retrain to further your career in some way. And along with that, there could be overseas connections and connections with foreigners, okay? And this will help you, be more of a rounded person, and some of those aspects that you couldn't quite, make sense of in the past. You kind of might have intellectually known that these things exist, but now you'll have a really, really deep feeling about it. Now, as well as these influences, also check on the website Mercury retrograde and the solar and lunar eclipses, because these will also affect you in 2019. Okay, so Uranus moves out of your 1st house on December 15, so you've got, a whole year of it there. And after that, you'll be feeling very calm. Well, even coming up to that, you'll be feeling much calmer than you have. So initially it'll be a shake-up type of period, but a good shake-up kind of period that you need to have, because it allows new energies to come in, and also the rewards that you've worked so hard for, you're finally going to feel like you can enjoy them. Okay, so that's fantastic. Okay, another thing that's happening, the moon's south node will be in earthy Capricorn. Okay, so that's a little bit like your patterns from the past could come back, and Spirit's saying, are you sure you really want to change now? And you just have to say, yes, I'm ready, bring in my new life, and stick to your guns, okay? If you find people coming back from your past that, you know, are not suitable for you, you can just say no. Alrighty. North Node is in Cancer, so that brings with it free-flowing emotions. And you could have some tears, but they're the type of tears that are healing tears. So that's really good. Time to throw out the old and bring in the new in 2019 for you. Okay, so that's pretty well what I want to say. Expect a better year, an exciting year. Expect opportunities to make lots of money, and expect your relationships, especially in the second half of the year, to go more smoothly. There's quite a lot of positive energy for relationships, love relationships and friendships in 2019. The middle of the year, there's a little dalliance with Mars, so there could be some heated arguments, but overall you're in for a much better year in 2019. Thanks for listening.